4 playoff games happened today, and only one of them was not predictable. So leave a like and subscribe. We go over these games every day, and we'll just start with the interesting one that surprised a lot of people, myself included. The Lakers force a game 5. Let it be known that no one beats this team 12 times in a row. You just got good games from everyone practically. LeBron showed up, 30 points from him. He did have 6 turnovers though. It looked like he was kind of selling at some points in like the first half, but he turned it on in the fourth quarter. I believe they don't have it. Oh well, but he put some daggers in Denver. So good game from LeBron overall. He did have a bit of a fit with Darvin Ham for not challenging, and I get it because you don't want this team to come back and Darvin sitting there with his hand in his pockets. But hey, it didn't end up mattering too much. So good game from LeBron. A good game from Anthony Davis too. He was really good in mostly the first half. He was pretty much him and LeBron were the main ones scoring in the first half. And then in the second half, the rest of the role players really came to play, and that's why the lead grew like it did, and they were able to sustain it. So D'Lo, great bounce back game from him. Made 4 3-pointers after making 0 points last game, so he showed up today. Gabe Vincent, fine, whatever, just pretty much what you expect him to do. Taurean Prince, I have not gave him his flowers this series, but he's been pretty much the only consistent help LeBron and AD have had this whole series. Austin Reeves played good. This is probably his best game of the series. 21 points, pretty efficient for playoff wise. Rui had had another pretty good game. I don't know. Just they seemed like they were actually cooking. Also, Jackson Hayes, like Darvin Ham, when he decided to run a play for Jackson Hayes, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, whatever. Spencer Dinwiddie, yeah, I don't really know how he's even on an NBA team. He's probably one of the worst players in the league. I don't think he's gonna get another contract. But back to Denver. Pretty much everyone besides Jokic did not play good, it felt like. MPJ played fine. 50% from the field. He made 4 threes. Pretty good game from him. A quiet Jamal Murray night. 9 for 23. Although he's been relatively quiet this whole series, it's just he turns it up in the fourth. He never really found his shot consistently in the fourth quarter. And also, he did grab at, like, his thigh, not his thigh, like, I'll just say lower half of his leg. Similar to, like, one would during an Achilles injury. So, hopefully it's not. Otherwise, Denver's dreams of repeating is probably over if Jamal has a Achilles injury. That also should have gave them enough reason to try to come back, so they have like a week to rest him. KCP has been good. He's been pretty consistent for them. Jokic, great game. They replayed his pass so many times. Also, he was elite at foul baiting today with 11 free throws. Some of them were just egregious. Like, he baited AD to reaching for the ball, then he like just grabbed it and like threw the ball up and then called a foul. Quiet game from Aaron Gordon tonight. He was very quiet on the boards too, which is the opposite of what he was last game. So if you're Denver, it's fine. You just get the chance to win at home now. Now I see people trolling and saying this is the first 3-0 comeback. It's not, because it really did feel like the Nuggets were coming back in that fourth quarter until LeBron and AR free throws kind of put an end to it. So good job, Lakers. You didn't get swept back-to-back years. Bravo. We'll do this game. Uh-oh. That's not good. There we go. This game was actually close until the third quarter, and I'll just show you how it grew over time. Cavs had a pretty sizable lead for a majority, then Orlando took it and never looked back. I saw somewhere it ended up being like a 35-15 run or something, which is insane. I don't know if that's true, but I do remember it was 26-5 at some point. And I believe this team only scored like 10 points in the third quarter. Yeah, that cannot happen. And in the fourth quarter, I don't know how many they scored. 19. That's still bad, but yeah, compared to their first half, yeah, just a horrendous second half for the Cavaliers. Pretty much everyone looked bad. Like, no one looked good. Darius Garland smoked a wide open layup, which I'm pretty sure that led to 6 whole minutes of game time without scoring a field goal or even a free throw. And that's pathetic. That's not going to work. I'm not going to lie and pretend like I watch the Cavs a lot, but I don't know if, like, there's some super ultra good home team and they just need to be at home to perform well. But it seems like the Magic have really flipped the switch. Franz Wagner, I don't know how to say his name, but he's been hooping. He had 34 points today on 76.5% shooting. That's insane for the playoffs, nonetheless. Paolo did not play good, so it's a good thing Franz showed up. And his brother, I think they're brothers, I don't know, but his minutes were pretty good when I was watching. Jonathan Isaac minutes are also very, very valuable. It just sucks that he's injury prone, because it seems like he's pretty much everything you want a modern big to be. Great defense. Teams are shooting 26% when he's guarding them or contesting their shot, which is insane. And he's just really good and mobile, big. Pretty much everything you would want in a big man nowadays. Yeah, he was even able to shoot today. The rest of the Magic, it's not like they even did that good. They just did enough. So it's just Franz went crazy. So I don't know. I feel like Paolo's had a rough series for what I kind of expected him to, but it's fine. I'm sure he'll figure it out. Game 5, I believe, takes place in Cleveland? So we should see how that goes. If the Magic win that one, then I'm pretty sure this series is over. I don't see this Cavs team having much fight in them if things get that hard. Jarrett Allen, he's been hooping. Pretty much the only one you could say he's been hooping for the Cavaliers. My brother didn't know Tristan Thompson was still on a roster until now. I didn't even know Marcus Morris was on a roster. But here we are. So just bad from the Cavs. Shout out Orlando's defense, though. They really locked in that second half. I know I just said the Cavs like shat the bed on offense, but they were a huge part of that was because of how good their defense was. Let's see what other games there were, please. There we go. These two shouldn't take too much time to talk about. So a shorter video, even though there were more games than usual. Thunder are just way better than this, what do you call it? New Orleans Pelicans team. This Pelicans team, they have good defense. The only problem is they don't have good offense right now. Brandon Ingram, more efficient than usual, but only 19 points. That's not, I want to see you unload that clip. CJ McCollum, bad, put up tour dates. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the date the draft starts, so that's not good. 16 points. He got cooked by Josh Giddey on a move, and yeah, you just gotta pack it up at that point. Shea, not his best game. He didn't play good. I'm not gonna pretend like, well, he played all right. Whatever. Giddey was better than the other two games, I feel like. Chet's defense is just good, so I'm not gonna go too into that. Jalen Williams, he played good. He looked like their best player on offense today. And Lou Dort, he hit 4 threes. Yeah, he's a problem. Because when he goes to the bench, then you got to deal with Cason Wallace guarding you. So it's just, I don't know. This team's great at defense. Lou Dort, of course, put him in a torture chamber for the third straight game. With the Pelicans, my only note really is you're not going to win unless one of these guys is going to give you over 25 points. CJ has to turn it up because Brandon Ingram's in a torture chamber, and CJ's supposed to be the second option to relieve the stress. Then maybe they could throw someone else on him, and Ingram can actually cook. This is when having Zion would hurt. Would relieve some their issues. So, yeah, this should be a sweep. I don't see the Pelicans winning a game. I feel like game one was their one shot, and they kind of blew it. But that's okay. Celtics bounced back from an embarrassing game 2 loss. Exactly how they should. I see people getting mad about Jimmy saying Heat are going to have a 2-1 lead like in the middle of the first quarter. What do you want him to say? He's on the team. Of course he's going to root for them. So pretty much just mid games from everyone on this team. Yeah. Just mid games. You don't have a superstar. So, yeah, that just sucks. It didn't really seem like they were trying that hard, so which is weird because their whole identity is to try hard. And the Celtics, good game from Jaylen Brown, bad game from Jason Tatum. He hit a few cool shots. I don't know what it is about this team winning games and Tatum playing bad. But when he does play good, then the Celtics are playing bad. I don't know. It's just weird. A good bounce back game from Tingus Pingus. He actually hooped today. Derek White played good. Drew Holiday, not good shooting, but whatever. It's fine because it's the Heat. Depleted Heat team. Al Horford, good minutes again. And, yeah, I feel like this was to be expected. Now their next game, I don't know what's gonna happen because I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know, but we'll recap the games that are soon to come. Which let's see, not recap. We'll just remind everyone. All right, so Knicks could take a 3-1 lead, or Sixers could tie the series. The Clippers can tie the series, or Mavericks can take a 3-1 lead. The Bucks are probably going to lose. I'm not going to lie because it just came out. Dame has an Achilles injury. Middleton's playing on like 1 foot. And was it Giannis? Yeah, it's not looking good for them. And yeah, I don't think the Suns are going to win, but whatever. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what your thoughts on today's games are. And I'll see you all next time.